The crypto fear and greed index hits its lowest level since June 2022 as it falls deeper into extreme fear with a score of 10. Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. Appreciate you guys as always. But yeah, are we really surprised? Anyone that has any sort of exposure into crypto, XRP, whatever the case may be, I'm sure no one's really, at this point kind of shocked as to what has happened in terms of, like, I'm sure everyone is aware as to this major bloodbath that we have seen over the last 48 hours. But it's quite funny to me specifically, and I'm sure a lot of people on the Crypto ZX channel can relate to this. Right now a lot of people are spooked. They're just all over the place thinking this move came out of nowhere. But if you know technical analysis, and again, if you know the basics, the neckline of the 23.6 that I've been speaking about on my channel day in, day out. And, I spoke about this for quite some time, that if we lose that, the $80,000, $80,000 to $85,000 could be the next target. And we actually did see that happening. But let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with XRP right now. And of course, what we could be expecting going into Thursday morning. So, we are seeing obviously Bitcoin bouncing a little bit. So of course, the broader market has seen a little bit of a bounce. Hence, you are seeing, a lot of coins in the green right now. But again, we're far, far, far off from where we really need to be. XRP is down about 3.2% right now. Obviously sitting at $2.22, also down 1%. The valuation at 127.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $6 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF recorded its largest outflow since launch with $418.1 million. And of course, no one should really be, kind of shocked at this specific number because, of course, like I said, Bitcoin has seen, a major drop, and, we are retesting November levels, prior to, the U.S. election. So, the U.S. election pump, especially after Donald Trump was actually announced the president of the United States, that major pump that we did see, all those gains are completely wiped out. But on the bright side, we actually have heard some mega bullish news, for XRP. So, Ripple continues to, evolve, develop, and innovate. It's literally checking all the boxes right now, regardless of where the price of XRP is. People are always pinpointing the price, what's the price doing, but, fail to understand, what kind of big moves Ripple's really making. So you can see this for yourself. Today, we are partnering with BDACS to expand institutional crypto custody. Guys, hear this out. Institutional custody in South Korea. Yes, it's not here in North America, but of course, you are obviously seeing blockchain industry, evolving across the globe. You are seeing obviously so much demand coming in for digital assets, and obviously, these custody services are, needed. So, Ripple, that's where it comes into play. You can see BACDS Korea will use Ripple's custody to provide secure infrastructure for XRP, RLUSD, and other crypto assets, supporting institutional adoption, XRPL developer growth, and Korea's evolving regulatory landscape. A major step in advancing the on-chain economy in the region. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh yeah, this is huge, but when is it going to happen in North America? I think we are very near to that as well. I personally think, and again, it's my own personal opinion, everyone has their own opinion at the end of the day. I do believe that, due to that specific lawsuit that, we are, well aware of, I think that lawsuit is still playing, a major role. Maybe there are, big companies, other banks that want to, use the Ripple services, especially the custody services, that are not doing so until this lawsuit comes to an end. But yeah, specifically talking about that lawsuit itself as well, we are hearing a lot of big developments coming out. So, let's obviously look out for those. But look at this, Korea's financial institutions do have a particular preference for XRP. Look, when further probed as to which particular digital asset would be adopted, 20% indicated that, it would be XRP. while the rest indicated unspecified digital assets other than Ether and Bitcoin. The future of the digital assets that was identified as being most beneficial, its reliability and rated second was competitive foreign exchange rates. Finally, on the subject of the preferred type of digital assets, CBDCs were the most popular, which again makes me laugh, quite a bit. But moving forward, look at this. Ripple is currently allowed to legally offer cross-border payment services using XRP and its RLUSD stablecoin through its over 50 licenses, including those in strict regulatory environments like New York and Texas. These licenses enable banks such as Bank of America and Santander to use XRP. This means the necessary systems and framework are already in place for financial institutions to utilize XRP across the US. And I know there's going to be comments coming in, what about RLUSD being used on XRP because it doesn't fluctuate, it's a stable coin. But guess what? In order for the XRPL ledger, to be used, guess what the focal point really is? XRP, it's needed for liquidity purposes. So XRP is always going to be at the focal point, in my opinion. But let's move forward and really take a look at what's happening with the price right now, and we're going to kind of take it from there. So if you're looking at the price, of course, as far as the dominance is concerned, it obviously did pull down. We have seen a little bit of an uptick, but dominance pulling down like this is a good sign. I said this in my market analysis update if you did end up watching it, because you don't want to see the dominance remaining high, especially when you see moves like this for Bitcoin. Let's kind of go and take a look at Bitcoin on an hourly, so I can really give you guys a little bit of a better visual as to what we're really looking at. So let's shift our focus towards the hourly. Here we are. So Bitcoin actually was sitting at about 89,000 yesterday, which of course was just a complete dead cat bounce. And of course tariffs got announced. But I think, price of Bitcoin was going to go regardless. And hear me out. I think it was going to go regardless because 23.6, if we're sitting below it, the chances of us, wicking down to the likes of 82, potentially even 80,000 right now, was quite high. And, this does not come as a surprise to me. I know the entire crypto market, the entire world is, surprised by this, but your boy Crypto ZX has been talking about this, but a little bit of a bounce since then. But now, the previous support from yesterday is actually playing as a resistance for us right now, where we're kind of finding a little bit of a hard time breaking out of. But you really want to see Bitcoin making its way back up to the 23.6. If not, I still do believe we could be making our way down to the 0.50, which of course is meaning more downside. With that said, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with XRP's price right now. So if you're looking at XRP's price, we touched the neckline, of course, on the 25th at $2.07. Actually briefly did go down to $2.06. But anyhow, we did see kind of a little bit of a rejection around the 234 zone because of course this was where we were yesterday, around 90k Bitcoin, but XRP still held really good, and I'm going to explain why I say that. I know a lot of people are scratching their head right now, but reason why I say that is because look at it, guys, look at it very carefully. Where was the price of Bitcoin here? 86k. It was at 86k wick. Let me show you guys this. Let me kind of give you guys better visuals because I love doing that because it makes more sense. Look at this. We were here, price of XRP retested this. Of course, it's not it's not correlated with Bitcoin. It's definitely correlated with Bitcoin. So of course, this does not come as a surprise. And, we did see that bounce. But this time around, what's quite interesting is Bitcoin actually went lower compared to the, 86k mark. We actually went down to 82,000, but XRP price never really retested this zone again. So what's really causing this? You guys are probably wondering, what's really causing this? I know a lot of question marks right now. Guess what? Bitcoin dominance. Because look what happened with the dominance. Dominance actually went down. This is why I tell you guys, you don't want to be ignoring these things. So XRP right now is holding really good, to be quite frank with you, at $2.20. Much, much better than a lot of people are understanding. And I do believe, as market, kind of pull, I still think there is more downside, of course, if we're not able to make the 23.6. But I do believe the recovery itself is going to be quite interesting. But right now, obviously, if we drop below the $82,000 support line, which of course is the 38.2 key support, obviously more downside in that case, which of course would take the price of XRP down and I think we could drop down below the 38.2, which of course could even go down to $1.91 for the price of XRP. And if we drop below that, the February 3rd wick could still be filled in. And speaking about the February 3rd wick, a lot of people are ignoring this, but you don't want to be ignoring this on this channel. We're still far off from that specific zone, which again is really, really nice to see. That's still a 21% move. So it's better that the price of XRP is already here. In case Bitcoin were to even fall lower and dominance does not shoot up, I think, XRP still remains good in the bigger perspective. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions? Of course, as always, do your due diligence research when investing into crypto. Love you all. See you later in crypto. ZX and peace out.